And the second L2BEAT contributor that's speaking is Sergey, who's going to be speaking contrast and comparison between the ZK, the L2BEAT ZK catalog and Ethproofs. Where do they overlap? Where do they stand alone? Thanks for being here.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so hi guys, I'm Sergey. I'm a ZK researcher at L2BEAT, and today I will be speaking about L2BEAT ZK catalog and Ethproofs. So L2BEAT ZK catalog is this page that basically tracks all the ZK proving systems that scale L2s, and Ethproofs is this dashboard that has a look at all the ZK proving systems that should scale L1. And the natural question you might have is, okay, why do we have two ZK dashboards? So corporate needs us to find the diff between those two. Let's make the corporate happy. I think that's the name of the game for ZK, for crypto right now. So, and let's have a look at the diff. I will be using this tool. It's a tool created by our wonderful tooling team at L2BEAT. It actually doesn't let you compare two different websites, but it does let you compare two different smart contracts deployed on chain. Very useful. I'm using this a lot in my research work. So I look at it a lot. I will make you look at it as well. Let's go to the first diff. So the first diff is that L2BEAT looks at all the ZK proving systems that are deployed on chain and they're actually in production. And Ethproofs also track some systems that are under development or still being modified. And the main insight coming of this diff is that actually, so I had a look at this tracker by Ethproofs. It has 37 ZK VMs. Only 5 are used in a ZK catalog. And there are 2 more that are used in production but are not followed on Ethproofs. So the diff number 2 is that L2BEAT ZK catalog also tracks non-ZK VM snark provers, and Ethproofs focuses only on ZK VM systems. So sometimes they're called snarks. And the insight coming from this diff is that actually there are projects that continue deploying completely snark systems, so custom circuits. In the bottom, you can see Intmax launched June this year, and the mainnet. I think they're using the circuits for privacy mainly, and Lighter launched in October this year. I think they are mostly using for performance, but they don't use any ZK VM. So diff number 3 has to deal with diff number 2. We have to deal with trusted setups because we also look at snarks, and Ethproofs doesn't have to deal with trusted setups. That's fair enough for scaling L1. But the learning coming from this is that actually most projects use this Aztec Ignition trusted setup from the old days of 2019, which is quite good. But there are some notable outliers. So mainly I want to highlight Growth 16 trusted setup by SP1 that has only 7 participants, somehow, as I understand, all affiliated with Succinct. And interestingly enough, used by 4 projects in production, including Zircot. So I just wanted to call this out. But also, to be fair to them, they also offer the Plonk final wrap, and they mention in the docs that you can use it if you're not happy with this. And another call out is to Starkware, whatever these guys do. They don't rely on trusted setups. I think that's great. Yeah, I think we should look at them. So diff number 4 is actually not a diff. This is the same. Both projects push for transparent, reviewable, and reliable ZK systems that can scale Ethereum. And the insight coming from this diff is actually the main insight of my presentation. Everything before was a setup, and this is the punchline. It is extremely hard to independently verify the on-chain verifiers and that they actually check what is claimed to be checked. So basically that there are no backdoors in the whole on-chain setup. So for example, this is a circuit. This is on-chain verifier for Flonk, I think. It's completely not clear what is exactly being verified here. Or for example, this is part of Tyco on-chain setup. This is the RISC-0 program hash. Again, just by looking at these things, you would be able to know what exactly is being proven and verified. So somehow in our industry we have this social norm to not deploy unverified contracts, and I think this is great. But I want to argue that we should also treat the ZK-proven systems deployed on-chain in the same way and really be mindful about this. So this is the PSA. We often talk about this ZK technology as this tech that is secured only by cryptography, and I mean, this has merit in it. But this is true only if you have verified the setup and you know which program has been proven and which program has been verified. So this is our call to the projects. Please be mindful of your setups. So this means if you write circuits, please provide the ways to regenerate some guides, how to regenerate the verification keys. If you're a ZK VM project and you use some programs, please provide the sources for the programs and how to regenerate on-chain commitments. And here is a proposal posted on our L2BEAT forum to actually add this as a requirement to stage 1 projects. So if you're a ZK rollup, you probably will be required to publish this information and make this accessible. And from our side, we are committed to bringing this information to the public to make it transparent. So here you can see some screenshots from ZK catalog. We have already verified the on-chain verifier deployed by ZK Prover from Polygon Labs. We have already verified some programs from these ones are used in S2 Prover by Starknet. So you can go there, check out all the steps and do this yourself. You don't have to trust us with these green check marks. We also try to put the verification steps there. So coming back to the diff number 4, this is the common push of L2BEAT ZK catalog of Ethproofs to bring the transparency and reliability and auditability to ZK setups. But also I think this is something we should do all together, including all the ZK projects that are in the room right now. So please be mindful of this, and then maybe we realize that we are working to the same goal, but just move from slightly different directions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergey. Any questions for Sergey? I'm not seeing anything in the chat. All right, amazing company to keep. So glad that you guys were here.
Thank you.
Another round of applause for L2BEAT.